Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel who have watched my videos out on YouTube, okay, as well as all the readings that I do on a weekly basis. Thank you ever so much for your support. Today's reading is an inner child healing reading and is for the divine feminine, or any females who have tuned into this channel today. Okay, now you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone, and if you do enjoy watching or listening this reading, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, or share. All right. um so for those viewers, okay, who have just tuned in and are not have never heard of inner child healing before, or inner child work, inner child healing just means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment we've experienced in the past during our childhood, and we can then use divine guidance, okay, to regain spiritual realignment and facilitate personal growth. All right, now before I start the reading, I just want to just tell you a little bit about the moon and the current moon phase. The moon itself represents instincts and feelings in the area of life. It is responsible for rebirths, which is part of the cycle of life. Its energy can be used for clarity, manifestation, and to enhance intuition. All right, we are currently in the waning crescent moon phase. Okay, and the message here is to say, have faith in your dreams. Okay, stay focused on what you want, be patient as events unfold, don't look back, stay focused on moving forwards. Just because you can't see your dreams doesn't mean they're not manifesting. All right. Also, you may need to dig a little deeper to find more courage. And the affirmation for today is, have faith in your dreams. All right. So now the moon sign element. Okay. Um, okay. Let me just start with the planet of the day first. The planet of the day is Jupiter. Jupiter represents expansion and prosperity in the area of life. Jupiter is a social planet, and its energy helps us deal with growth and opportunities in life. In numerology, Jupiter is associated with the number 6, which can represent harmony, balance, carefulness. Okay, and I'm just going to just explain to you when I say harmony. Harmony is just removing, okay, any blockages or anything that's blocking us, so that we can attain more happiness, okay, as well as we are then able to continue following our dreams. All right. Jupiter rules the body parts, the hips, thighs, liver, and circulatory system. Jupiter rules over the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the ninth house in the astrology chart and represents quest and adventure in the area of life, and rules the body parts, the thighs, and hips. The moon sign element today is fire. Okay, fire represents our passions and desires, which is linked to the solar plexus chakra, which is normally associated with the color yellow. All right, the solar plexus chakra is connected to the mental body aura, which represents our inner strength, confidence, and willpower. All right, if you have a birth natal chart, you can check to see how the moon energy and moon sign element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cup sign. All right, if you do not have a birth natal chart, I do have a video out on YouTube which goes more into detail about the birth natal chart, as well as one in regards to chakras and auras, and I also do healing readings on a weekly basis, how you can heal, cleanse, balance your chakras and auras. So please, in your spare time, okay, if you can please check it out. All right. Now, what before I just again start the inner child reading, all right, and if you are interested in astrology or moon astrology, okay, um I'm just going to show you a few crystals, okay, which you can use. Okay, so for today's reading, sorry, let me just make sure I get the correct crystal. Okay. All right, so for today's moon energy, okay, you can use either Peach Moonstone, Rainbow Moonstone, or Black Moonstone. All right. Now, when it comes to I would say the planet of the day, okay, which is Jupiter, you can use Citrine. Is a very popular crystal, okay, and this one is called Citrine Point. Citrine Point, and it's very much linked with the solar plexus chakra, which is connected or responds, okay, to the mental body aura, which is all about our confidence, willpower, okay, and inner strength. All right, this one here. And alternatively, you can choose either this is another one that you can use. It's called Fire Guide, or Sardonyx. Okay, and for the okay, and for um the moon sign element, okay, you can also use Fire Guide, Sardonyx, okay, as well. And for the planet of the day, okay, you can use Lepidolite. This is also a very popular crystal. All right, and so it's up to you what crystals you want to use. All right, so you can use, as I said, the moonstone crystals is very popular if you want to work with the energies of the moon. All right, and if you want to work with to work with the energies of Jupiter, okay, as well as the moon sign element, you can use these crystals. So as I said, Citrine is a very popular one. Okay, you've got Lepidolite. Okay, and also you've got Fire Argite, Sardonyx. But please check out the description box. Okay, for any crystals or any books and decks that I'm going to be using in the reading today. All right, so please check it out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start with this deck. It's called Inner Child Oracle, and it's by Amanda Lynn Ainsling. All right, Amanda Lynn Ainsling. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck. Okay, and then refer to the booklet to give um, us a better understanding what messages are coming out. And this message, or this reading, I should say, is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading today. So, dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine feminine at the present? Oh, this one's wanting to come out. Dearly beloved. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put them on a stand and just read the meanings of these messages. I'll come on. Okay, before I do that, let me just read what's on there. So this is on a number 39. It says you. Okay, sorry. Let me just start with this one first because this is the first card that came out. All right. So it says sorry. So it's on a number 3. It says be present. Find clarity in the moment. Find clarity in the moment. All right. It's on number 3, and in tarot oracle readings. All right. It's 3 represents unity. Okay, so it could be unity. We need to be in union with ourselves. All right. So I'm just going to just pop this on. Okay, and it could also be to do with the subconscious mind as well, because if you notice that, okay, this picture here, you could see like a shape of an eye, all right, and then you can see the moon inside, and the moon is very much linked to the third eye, to the subconscious mind, all right, which is our gut feeling. Okay, the second card is on a 6. It says, become aware, become aware. Listen to the wisdom of the body. Listen to the wisdom of the body. Okay, so it's probably more like going within, doing a bit of meditation here, because it looks like these cards are somehow linked with each other, the messages that are coming out. Okay, and in the number 6 in oracle or tarot readings, it's about harmony. Harmony. Okay, so you could also mean be in harmony with our own with our body. Okay, so we'll see what that's all about. Okay, and the last card that came out, it says it's on a number 39, which if you add the two numbers, it will give you 12. When you add the 1 and the 2, 3, and again, okay, so we've got another a card which is on a 3 here, all right, and it says you are wanted, you are wanted, all right, and it says at the bottom, there is a home waiting within. There is a home waiting within. All right, so okay, so I'm going to read out for each card. I'm going to just read what the messages are, and what and the exercises, and as well as maybe there might be affirmations which you could say to yourself in regards to those messages that's spoken. And whatever messages are come, please take what resonates. Okay, so the first card that came out, it says, be present. The only time we possess is the time we are presently in. While it is prudent to plan for the future and wise to remember the past, the present is where our life truly resides. If we outsource our happiness to future plans or past memories, then we lose the gift of the present day. In the end, our life will amount to the collection of our many small moments, the moments of the everyday. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to focus on what is in front of you now. All right. And the exercise you can do for this card. So if for some reason this the first message relates to you in some way, okay, there is an exercise in the book which you can do, all right, and it says here, um, bring your awareness to your body and your surroundings. Try not to let your mind drift toward future tasks or past memories. Let everything fall away and just be. Notice where you are and how you feel, and focus on the details of this present moment as an artist would. Look at the light, shapes, shadows, colors, and textures of what is before you. Once you have connected with the present, take time to ask yourself if there is anything that needs to come forward now. You can also just rest in this space, enjoying the beauty of your present moment. All right, and one of the exercises, okay, that is suggesting you to do, it says, or recommending you to do, it says, what do you feel when you practice presence? Are there any feelings or sensations that arise during this practice that may stop you from being fully present? If so, sit with these feelings and ask yourself where they might be coming from. Note, the practice of presence can be life changing. If you become overwhelmed at all during this practice, please take a step back and resume when you are ready. Okay, so it's just one of the things that is suggesting you to do. Okay, if you feel that if you resonate with this message, with the first message that's come out, all right, and I'm just going to read on the second one. Okay, where it says become aware. Okay, our bodies are a wonderful collection of our lived experiences. They hold for us our feelings, memories, and states of being, a living library of the subconscious. There is beauty in this collective, but there can also be pain, particularly for the inner child. Because of this, it is good to practice becoming aware of our body's current state of being. All right, so this is very much linked to the first card. Okay, and the exercise that it would like us to do, it says, in a comfortable place, close your eyes and bring your focus to your physical body. During this exercise, you may experience strong sensations in your body, no sensations in your body, or sensations that fall somewhere in between these extremes. All of these responses are normal. The purpose of this practice is to connect with your unique body. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness to the inside of your body. Imagine what the space inside of your head feels like, and imagine opening your eyes to the inside of your head and looking around. What do you see? How does your head feel? Now that your gaze is focused inward to your body, take a few deep breaths, relaxing with each exhale. Practice bringing awareness once again to the top of your head. Does it feel heavy or light, tense or relaxed? Can you attribute any of the sensations to an emotion? Note how this area of your body feels and move downwards, stopping at each area as you go along. The throat, shoulders, chest, arms, and so forth. All right. And some of the questions, okay, that it's put out there, so we can practice, okay, or maybe ponder on. It says, what thoughts and sensations are coming to you after this practice? Is there anything that you feel you need to do for your body now? All right. So these are just things. Okay, as I've said earlier, sorry. Please, whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates. Okay, so maybe we need to take some time out. Maybe have a bit of a rest. Okay, maybe do a bit of meditation. All right, maybe going out. Maybe go out in nature. All right, it's all about sort of um just being in the moment or being present. And I think this the second message is very much linked to the first one. It's almost like an extension to what message that came out earlier when it says be present. And I'm just going to read quickly on the third card where it says you are wanted. Okay, abandonment is a wound that many of us carry. It is a tender place within us that mourns at the prospect of rejection. Such a sweet heart beats within those who have experienced the pain of being unwanted. Be gentle with yourself in the presence of this pain. At one, at our core, we all crave connection and to be drawn into the embrace of a beloved soul. All right. So this could be to do with like maybe a situation that we have been in the past. It could be, and most likely, very much linked to our childhood. Okay, and these are just the things that is asking us to do if we relate to the third message. All right, or the third card that came out. It says the exercise for this card is quite gentle in nature, but it will require you to be exceptionally vulnerable with yourself. I recommend doing this in front of a mirror, but if a mirror is unavailable or if it distracts from your ability to complete the exercise, please skip this step. Find a comfortable place and reflect on a touch that speaks to your abandoned inner child. For me, this touch is when someone cups the side of my face. Once you have found the touch that brings to life these tender places within, give that touch to yourself. Let yourself fall deep into the feeling of your hands on your skin, much as you would with a trusted friend or lover. If you are in front of a mirror, I would like for you to look into your eyes and tell yourself that you will never leave you, that you will never abandon yourself, that you will never walk away, and that it is you, beloved, and me until the very end. If you do not have a mirror, close your eyes and say these words. Know that you are your own home and that it is waiting within. All right. And some of the questions it's asking, okay, that we could ponder or ask ourselves. It says, or try to answer in some way. It says, how does your inner child feel after hearing that you will never leave them? Do they feel loved and seen? Is there anything that they need at this moment? All right, so these are very lovely, powerful messages and questions, okay, that we can do in our spare time or as part of our inner child work or inner child healing. All right, and as I said, please, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to just push these cards a bit further back, all right? Because I want to use another deck, okay? And it's a Shaman's Oracle, all right? So I'm just going to just move this a bit. So I have more space on the table, okay? So okay, so I've been guided by the ancestors to use this oracle deck. It's called the Shaman's Oracle. Okay, and it just says at the bottom here it says wisdom and guidance from the ancestors. Okay, and it's by John Matthews and Will Kingham. Okay, so if you are interested in reading for yourself or for others, this is a very nice oracle you can get besides the inner child one. Okay, um, which was by Amanda Lynn Aisling. Okay, so I'm going to just select one card from this oracle deck and see what messages they have for the divine feminine, feminine, or any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. So, dearly beloved answers. Wow, this one wanted to come out. Okay, so I'll just take the first card that wanted to come out. Okay. Okay, and it's actually from the ancestor itself, all right. And it says ancestor of hope. Okay, ancestor of hope. All right. So I'm just going to pop this on the stand and refer to the booklet and see what message this ancestor have for us today. Okay, and this is for the divine feminine, feminine, or any females who are watching um or listening to this reading at this present time. All right, and if you notice on this card, okay, you'll see an antler here, okay, and the antler, all right, represents the ancestor, okay, and also or just there to just let you know that this message is from an ancestor, all right. And then if you notice that you've got like the picture of a horse, so it could also be linked with or something to do with inner strength. So I'm just going to check what, just to give us a better understanding what message the ancestor would like to give us today. All right, so and it's regarding hope. All right, so okay, so I'm just going to read the top part first. It says, I am the ancestor of hope. I bring light into the darkest places and offer strength and support in times of greatest need. Whoever walks with me at their side is able to draw upon the deep well of enduring hopefulness, which overflows with the wisdom of understanding and acceptance and offers the cure for all sorrows. Look ahead and you will see the triumph that you seek. Do not look back, for there lies only the lost moments of your life. So I would say this ancestor of hope is very much he's come to us today, okay, and it's probably to do with as well, not only for to help us in regards to our inner child healing, but also the last message on this card, okay, that where it mentions something about maybe we felt somehow abandoned, okay, during our childhood years, okay, by family, friends, and so forth, and okay, and which we are still, I should say, struggling to get over, or it has affected us in our adulthood, okay, today. All right, so the ancestor of hope is just coming to us, okay, just saying that we can call on him to help us pass those sorrows, okay, to help us heal those inner child wounds or pain that we suffered during our earlier years, okay, to help us to move forward. All right, and he's giving us hope, okay, that there is a beautiful um or a beautiful future lies ahead of us. All right, and I'll just read a bit more here. It says here that the interpretations, okay, of this card, it says hope in the darkest hour, All right, support and generous generosity, sorry, support and generosity, the ability to see beyond trials, the ability to see beyond trials, the strength to seek a positive outcome, the strength to see a positive outcome, and it also says energy to move forward. All right, energy to move forward. So maybe so whatever I've just mentioned, okay, in terms of the interpretations of the message that's come out from the ancestor of hope, is just saying that if we've experienced any of these scenarios, all right, we can then call on him or her to help us, okay, to heal and to move forward in our life, because life is all up. Life is um a journey of lessons, okay? And as I said before, that we are living testimonies of what has happened in the past, so we can then go on not only to heal ourselves but to help heal others as well, okay? And to give them support when needed. All right, so I hope you enjoy whatever messages that has come out, okay, for you today. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use another oracle deck, and it's called Oracle of the Fairies. All right, Oracle of the Fairies. And fairies are very beautiful spiritual beings, and we could call on them to help us heal, all right, as well as to um, they also nature guides, okay, and we could also call on them for support, and also to help us to manifest more blessings and abundance in our life. All right, so I'm going to select two cards from this deck and just refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding of whatever messages that are on the cards. All right, I'm going to select two cards. All right, and this oracle deck is called Oracle of the Fairies, and it's by Karen Kay. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards a bit and just consult your spirit guides, spirit guides. What messages do you have? Spirit guides. Okay. Okay, so the first card that came out, it says nature's signs. Okay, nature's signs. As I said earlier, that fairies are very much associated with nature. All right, so maybe you might need to go out more in nature to be able to connect with their spirit. All right, and um, it says on the card, okay, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. All right? So the message here, it says, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. All right? So this card is encouraging us, to go more out in nature to help heal our inner child. All right. I'm also going to refer to the booklet, so don't worry. All right. To just give us any additional messages. All right. And the second card that came out, it says wisdom, wisdom, and it says, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Okay, so I'll just repeat the message here. It says, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. All right. So if there's anything that, if we need any form of assistance in any area of our life, including obviously doing any form of inner child healing, okay, we can call on um the fairies, okay, or the fairy of wisdom, all right? Because I mean, healing any form of inner child pain or trauma is a challenge in itself, you know. It is a huge challenge for us because a lot of things um has had happened to us in the in during our childhood years can somehow affect us today in our adulthood. All right. So I'm just going to quickly read on this one. Okay, wait, it's the first card where it says nature sign. So please bear with me. Okay, it says that the fairies love to leave hints and clues for us in nature. It's one of the many creative ways in which they initiate communication with us. For example, fairies often leave feathers or release floating dandelion seeds to let us know they're nearby. The appearance of a friendly bird, such as a robin, is another message from the fairies that they're close by. Fairies and other creatures often work together as they all in harmony with the earth, whose wisdom can come in many forms. Um, and it says here, okay, you could leave your own sign for the fairies next time you out in nature, letting them know you wish to connect with them. All right. And it just goes on to say, all right, if possible, sit next to a fluid stream and visualize your cares being resolved and any concerns flowing towards you. All right. Alternatively, imagine your hopes and wishes flowing towards you, looking out for any significant signs from nature as you do so. The fairies will pick up on your intentions and help to manifest them. If you don't have access to a stream, it can be just as effective to visualize this process. All right, so it's just a beautiful exercise, okay, that is asking us to do when the next time we go out in nature. And the second card might be linked to the first one, okay, when because they mentioned something about wisdom here. So let's see what this card is all about. Okay, it says the fairy is telling you it's time to call upon your own inner wisdom in order to help yourself at a challenging time, or perhaps someone you know could do with some insight into their situation. This wise fairy is accompanied by a white owl, owls being a symbol of wisdom. She tells you it's time for you to trust your own knowing and reminds you that wisdom doesn't only come with age. Wisdom is the ability to see the bigger picture. So fly silently like the owl and hear and see everything before coming to a decision based on this wisdom. Being wise doesn't always mean you're right, but it does mean you have the ability to see into situations in a more impartial way than many others can, and for the highest good of all concerned. We all have access to inner wisdom, and pulling this card shows it's time for you to trust this fully. You could find yourself being asked for help or to facilitate a healing between two or more parties. This is where wisdom comes in. Allow your intuition to speak through the filter of wisdom, but always remember that others have a choice and free will. So give loving advice, but not orders, as no one really likes being told what to do, including you. All right, so I think this card Hayes tells us that we do. have wisdom inside of us, is within us, okay, which we just need to tap in. Could be by going out in nature, okay, as well as going within by doing more meditations, or to start doing meditations, I should say. And whatever um, that we have obtained, okay, we can then go on to help others, okay, but not in an ordering way. We could just give advice to what we know, okay, what messages we have received, because all those messages, okay, come from the divine, okay, and from our spiritual source, including the fairies, okay. So these are very beautiful, powerful messages, okay, to help us, okay, as we go along life's journey, as well as healing any inner child wounds, pains, trauma that we have suffered during our earlier years. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use another deck, and it's called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. All right, by Carl Gray. This is a very beautiful deck. All right, and I do have the book associated with this deck. It's called Angel Prayers as well. Okay, by the same author, and inside the book, all right, I'll just show it to you. Okay, what it looks like. You can it just tells you a bit about the different angels, archangels, the other spiritual beings that you can call on, okay, and one of them is Archangel Gabriel, okay, and she's the archangel for if you're interested in doing any form of inner child work, okay, or if you want her help while you do your inner child healing, all right. And she's also the angel that you can call on if you need help with your communication skills. If you want to communicate more effectively, okay, you can call on her. So this is a very good book to get. All right. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to um, select two cards from this deck. All right, and see what angels or what messages, okay, that are coming out from the spiritual realm to help us out. Okay, in terms of our healing. And as I said, this is for the divine feminine, or any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. So, spirit guides, angels. Ooh. So, all right. So the two cards that came out, I'll just show you. I'll put them on this stand. Okay. So the first card that came out, it says the miracle of nature. The miracle of nature. All right, so here again, okay, it's encouraging us to go out more into nature, or to connect with nature, and that helps us to feel more grounded, more balanced, okay, to help us to gain more stability in our lives. And it says here, thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. All right, the prayer here, it says, thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. All right, I'll refer to the booklet just to see what extra messages they have for us. All right, and the second one, it says spiritual abundance, and here it says, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Okay, so abundance doesn't always um have to come to us in physical form. Okay, it could also be spiritual as well. Even whatever guidance or messages that are coming out to you now, okay, is a form of spiritual abundance, as well as, I should say, wisdom itself, okay, is a form of spiritual abundance. All right, so it's just a prayer here, thanking the angels, all right, for surrounding us today, for supporting us, okay, and they are here to help us in any area of our life, okay, including healing. All right, so let me just quickly read. Miracles of nature. Okay. The general meaning to this card, it says the angels are encouraging you to take yourself outside and connect with the miracle of nature. A miracle is a shift of perception, and the angels can see there are many thoughts in your head that are making you feel confused and even unsure as to what you're supposed to be doing. Take some time to go outside and connect with Mother Nature. Breathe fresh air into your lungs and disconnect from whatever's happening in your home, relationships, or work. As you walk and connect with nature, you will open yourself up to divine guidance from heaven and earth. Okay, so and that's, as I said, one of the ways that we can gain wisdom is by going out in nature, connecting with nature, okay, to receive spiritual guidance or wisdom. All right, and I'm just going to read quickly on the second card. Okay, the angels want you to know that they are supporting you in all areas of your life. Follow your spiritual guidance and intuitive feelings, and they will bring you abundance in all areas of your life. Abundance in your spiritual reward for trusting and sharing your gifts, talents, and light with the world. Any material needs you have will be met at this time, and you are being encouraged to surrender any of your concerns in this area of your life to heaven. Allow the angels to take care of them for you. Wow. So these are just, really powerful messages, of support, okay, from the angels, okay, as well as the fairies. All right. Very beautiful messages, okay. Now, before I use the last deck, okay, all right, I just want to just show you a few crystals. So if you are interested in working with crystals, okay, and to help you um with your inner child healing, I'll just show you a few here which I have on hand, which I'd like to recommend. So the first one, okay, which I have, all right, is rhodonite. I've got rhodonite here. I've also got rhodoxarite. I've got paradox, green aventurine. All right. I've also got dioptase and smithsonite. Smithsonite is a very, very good crystal you can use, okay, for any form of inner child pain or trauma that you suffered during your childhood. All right. Um, and if you want, I can recommend another one, okay, which I have on hand, if you just bear with me, please, which is rose quartz. Okay, I've got rose quartz here. This is in raw form, okay, and you can use rose quartz, okay, together with kunzite, right? And rose quartz, okay, is not only known as the stone of love, but of unconditional love, and it's all also about loving yourself. Okay, it's all about self-love, self-care, and self-worth. Because if you've experienced any form of trauma or pain, during your childhood years, okay, that could affect you in some way. It could affect your heart chakra, okay, and if you want to heal that area, okay, then I would recommend strongly rose quartz. And as I said, you can use kunzite together with rose quartz. Kunzite and dioptase. If you use, you could use either one, okay, with rose quartz, and because dioptase or kunzite, they are good. They can help open as well as heal the upper heart chakra. All right. And if for some reason, okay, that you're finding it difficult to move on, okay, because you feel that part of your soul was somehow lost in a situation, okay, and as I said, very much linked to your childhood years, all right, then I'm just going to show you some crystals that you can use to help, okay, and this is connected with soul retrieval, okay. I've got tangerine quartz, I've got black onyx, and I've also got jet. All right, but please check out the description box for all the crystals that I've mentioned today. And these are two other ones, okay, which I can tell you about. This is rutilated quartz. It's very good for healing any form of past life injuries or experiences that we've had, okay, that is still affecting us today, okay. It's also good to for if you want to sort of let go of whatever has happened in the past, all right. And this is also very nice crystal. It's called hematite. It's good if you, especially for women, okay, if for example that because of what has happened in the past, you find it difficult to express yourself, okay, you've become a bit timid, or you are a timid individual, this is a very good crystal you can work. It's called hematite. But as I said, please check out the description box after listening or watching this reading. So the last deck I'm going to be using is called the Daily Crystal Inspiration, and it's by Heather Askinosi. All right, and I'm going to just select one card from this deck. I'm going to just consult with spirit guides, the angels, archangels, um, fairies, okay, the mermaids, any spiritual heavenly beings, okay, in the spiritual realm, including the divine, what additional crystal they would like the divine feminine to work with in regards to the inner child healing work. All right. Okay. So the crystal they are recommending, okay, apart from what I've mentioned, is rainbow obsidian. Okay, rainbow obsidian. I do have this crystal on hand, so I'll show you as well what it looks like in physical form. But I'm just going to read from the booklet, okay, to give us a better understanding about this crystal and how it can help us heal. All right, and the message here says, heal your heart, okay? So this is an additional crystal you can use apart from what I've mentioned. All right, so I'll just read. Okay, it says you are strong and resilient, and you are capable of working through the deepest of human emotions. The heart is both the most fragile and most powerful element of our physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. Trust that no matter how exposed or pained you may feel, you have the power to recover and heal. From the loss of a loved one, a relationship, a beloved pet, or even a job, we've all experienced grief. Whether the event happened recently or long ago, a variety of emotions may surface at any given time as part of the grieving process. Allow your emotions to come up so you can acknowledge and then release them in order to fill the space with new love, light, and hope. Okay, and the core questions the booklet is asking us to probably sort of ponder on or to analyze. It says, when have you experienced a loss of any kind? Did you allow yourself the time and space to grieve? What would aid your grieving process? Okay, so these are just questions that we could then ask ourselves or ponder on or under or maybe um examine. Okay, we could say these are the questions. It says, when have you experienced a loss of any kind? Did you allow yourself the time and space to grieve? What would aid your grieving process? And the crystal action today, it says, or I should say, crystal action affirmation, it says, to feel is to heal. Okay, we could say to ourselves, to feel is to heal. All right, you could even say that out loud. You could say, to feel is to heal. All right, and one of the things that the booklet is suggesting that we can do is says, today, give yourself permission to feel whatever emotions come up, let them go, and cry if you need to, so you can create space to heal. All right. So again, it's the message here, okay, that we can do today. It says, give yourself permission to feel whatever emotions come up, let them go, and cry if you need to, so you can create space to heal. Okay. So I just want to just quickly show you, because again I've got this in my collection box. All right, what um this crystal looks like. All right, all right, so I've got it here. Hope you can see it. Okay, and this is rainbow obsidian. Okay, and as I said, any crystals, any books, okay, and the decks which I've used for today reading, okay, I'll put the names of everything in the description box. So please check it out. All right. And I just want to again thank all my viewers, all my subscribers, anyone who have supported me in any way, all right, who have clicked the like button, um, subscribed, left comments. Thank you ever so much for your support. And I hope you enjoy watching and listening to this reading. Okay. And this was a divine feminine, okay, as well as any females or watching this reading today. All right. And it's to help with your inner child healing work. Okay. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support, and goodbye.